deep fly ball, a drive to center field. That'll get over the head of Robinson and all the way to the fence.
Lorbeck drives the lane, puts it up, right-hand lane, gets it to fall. He'll go to line for one more.
Very nice take by Zach Lorbeck.
Trying to go around the angle. He stones him far side.
Point blank got angled again, and he stops him.
Shotgun snap, Engel looking left, now looking right. Throw far side, throws a fade up for grabs. Hunter Beechler, far side pylon. He comes down with it. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates. She'll line it all into left field, and that'll go all the way to the fence. Coming in to score will be Hilbert. Feed it in. Maddie Ray, right-hand lane and down.
Great steal by Ray. Jerks with a nice lob over the top.
Four skates to the near side circle, looking for some time. One timer to Martin Suna. Knock off the water bottle. It's a one-timer and a goal, and the Pirates, they extend their lead.
He takes a swing at it. He'll send that one deep to right. And looks like that one's going to be a walk-off grand slam for Joe Beyer.
And your state champions.
Your state champion.
Your Bayport Pirates.
Swinging a fly ball to center field.
It's over!
And that's it!
The Pirates win it!
Welcome one, welcome all to Bayport High School, where tonight we've got a fight in the FRCC. The Pirates welcome the Notre Dame Tritons to town as we continue the march towards March. The tournament not far away, and a huge game for both of these teams tonight on NEW Sports Radio. Hello, friends. Dom D'Angelo, Joey Bonadonna with you tonight. We're doing a little bit of a crossover with the folks here at Bayport Sports. It's always a pleasure to work with Chris and the whole crew, so a pleasure to be here. And Joey, it's rare that we get to do games together, for one, but it's also rare when we get such a classic rivalry between the Pirates and the Tritons.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we got a chance to see these two teams last time they were out back at Notre Dame in January. Got to the second half with you. The way I described it, not necessarily the best game, but a good finish in the west side of Green Bay off of Mason and Mary. What is it?
Maryhill.
Maryhill. I've been so far removed for so long, I forgot it was Maryhill. But yeah, last time these times are out. Not an offensive showing for certain, but definitely a game that came down to the wire and some clutch shots when it mattered most. Andrew Rader had a great performance in that one, and being able to control the post, I think would be another big key for Notre Dame to come out with a sweep against the Pirates here in 24-25.
And looking for some bounce back. This Notre Dame squad got swept by this Bayport team last season, and in that game that you were referencing, a 50-49 win for Notre Dame. They held on at the very end, and Andrew Rader in that game, to your point, fantastic. 19 points and 5 boards. And this Notre Dame team, we'll start with them a little bit, Joey. They're having one of the best seasons in program history. 4th year for head coach Brian Babinski, a career 4-3 record against the Pirates, and a pretty good record in this building as well.
Yeah, last time he had the sweep, that was his first ever program sweep against the Bayport Pirates. Looking for another varsity sweep this year as well, and a big one here, like you mentioned, getting the one on the road, crucial at this point in the season. Like we talked about last time out, taking a loss to Ashwaubenon, you can't let things. You got to keep things going high as you're going into March. So this is a big one for Notre Dame to try and build on the momentum that they had, that 8-game win streak that they had going into Wednesday, rather.
It'll be interesting to see the energy level for this team. Meanwhile, on the Bayport side, 12-10 overall, 9-7 in conference play, kind of in the middle with a ton of teams there. They've won 3 straight games of their own, including a 57-56 win against the West Appear Phantoms earlier this week. What do you think the number one key for them coming into tonight is?
Last time we saw, it comes down to shot making. Can your guards get their good offensive games going? You know about Mondes Kelly, you know about Cornett. Can your guards, who are good on the defensive side of the floor, are they able to get their shots knocked down? That's the crucial part. We know the forwards in this one. We know about Rader and Guyette. We know about Cornett and Kelly. Can you get your guards to make big-time shots in this game?
We've got 30 seconds before the national anthem and starting lineups. Tonight's Bayport broadcast is proudly sponsored by Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, the finest custard in town, Bell & Health, Titletown Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, Town Line Pub and Grill, budget blinds of Howard and Crivets, and Doozy Sports Club, orthopedic and sports medicine specialist, Chrysler World, Marion Construction, Northeast Wisconsin Technical College, Macco's Floor Covering Center, Gallagher's Pizza, AD Images, Kim's Ace Hardware, the Clubhouse Indoor Golf, Parker John's Barbecue and Pizza, North Star Dental Group, and the Bayport Booster Club. So we will go through the starting lineups, and we will begin with Brian Babinski's squad, the 17-4 Notre Dame Tritons, a 5'11 guard, a junior number 1 Leo Weber, a 6'2 sophomore number 2 Austin Hendricks, a 6' senior number 10 Drew Sajinski, a 6'4 senior number 30 Adam Guyette, and a 6'10 senior number 32, the big man in the middle, Andrew Rader. It's a squad that's played a lot of games together and have had some memorable games against this Bayport squad, and their starting lineup looks like this: a 6'1 junior number 0 Mikey Jones, a 6'4 junior number 5 Sawyer Durkee, a 5'11 senior number 23 Caden Hendricks, 6'8 senior number 32 Maddox Cornett, and a 6'7 senior number 12 Mondeese Kelly. As the players are being introduced to the crowd at the moment, Joey, what's the one thing that you think Coach Reichel's going over in that huddle before his players walk out on the floor?
Yeah, you know, like we talked about, the scoring's got to come to play. And you're hoping for a better product than what it was the last time they came out against each other. Very slow offensive game, and a lot of it had to do with shots just not falling. Can you bring your A game today?
Oh, well, the final starters are being announced. We'd like to recognize the men wearing the stripes for us tonight: Tim Harkey, Don Van Druzen, and Brett Kramer, all veteran officials from Hobart, Littleshoot, and Hortonville, respectively. Tonight's officials are registered by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association. Their experience and integrity qualify them to enforce the rules of the game. Are you looking to stay in the game? Well, without officials, we don't have games. Become an official today. Reach out to your athletic director or to the WIAA at WIAA.org. Rader and Kelly will jump things up at center court. We are underway from Bayport. Glad you're with us on NEW Sports Radio, and it's controlled by the Pirates. And right away, Hendricks kicks it to Kelly. And now Hendricks has got it up top.
Up-tempo offense for the Pirates. Look for them to get their shot.
Here's Jones working on Sajinski. The pull-up jumper comes off short. Rebound's tipped out to him. And Durkee's looking to attack Austin Hendricks, posting him up. Banging inside and scoring the first bucket of the game.
Early off, Bayport, they're the ones getting out. They're physical out the gate.
Well, we mentioned it in the pregame a little bit. It'll be interesting to see the energy level of this Notre Dame ball club playing a physical, grinded-out kind of feel to a game on Wednesday night against the Ashwaubenon Jaguars in front of us. Pretty close to a sellout crowd. Guyette trying to get him on their feet, won't go. Sajinski on the offensive glass, left it short. And it's tipped out to Cornett.
Trips for both sides, offensive rebounds.
And the 3-ball for Durkee comes off the heel, and here comes Leo Weber the other way. Sort of out of control. He gets it to Guyette, who attacks the baseline and lost it. Last touch by the Pirates. It'll be Notre Dame ball. Here's Weber in the corner. He's really been coming on these last few games for the Tritons. He puts up his first shot, missed it, got his own board. He got fouled, and he'll get 2 foul shots.
Early key to this one, offensive rebounds. Bayport, they got their second chance points on the first possession of the game. Notre Dame's been pulling down offensive boards, have yet to get on the scoreboard. Can they try to convert at the line?
First foul goes on Caden Hendricks, which will send Leo Weber, a 66% foul shooter, to the free throw line. Knocks in the first. Weber on the year, 10 points a night. Stellar defense. He's improved the three-point shooting a little bit, up to 32% on the year. And averaging over a steal per game as well.
He was nails from the free throw line in the first game against Ashwaubenon. Coming up in some big moments, so you got to imagine he's going to see some big moments again from the line tonight.
Cornett looking to post up Guyette. He's got the advantage in the height category. Throws a pass to Kelly, but Kelly wasn't expecting it. And now Rader had it poked away. Sajinski's able to corral it. Guyette in attack mode right from the get-go. Left it short. Rader on the offensive board. To your point, Joey, more offensive rebounding for Notre Dame and more free throws coming up.
Yeah, Bayport making them earn them right now, but you got to think at some point they're going to have to control the boards. Otherwise, you see the length of a guy like Andrew Rader is going to give you problems.
Knocks in the first free throw. Rader, for a big man, 66% from the foul line this year. He's the leading scorer for this Notre Dame bunch at 13.5 points a game. Well, free throws were something that Coach Babinski talked about after that Ashwaubenon loss, and they're off to a 4-for-4 start to begin the evening. Kelly will pop the 3-ball. Sajinski the board. Rader and Weber are playing catch in the corner. Sajinski sees an opening, double clutches. Couldn't get it to drop, and Kelly clears it.
Bayport's doing a good job of denying initial entry, and then they finally control the defensive rebound.
Cornett's posting up. Little old-fashioned hook is good. Maddox Cornett was the leading scorer in the last matchup between these two. He had 15 and was really the only Pirate who was able to get a shot off consistently as Guyette scores his first 2 points.
First field goal for Notre Dame on that possession. Just getting Guyette and Cornett in that ISO. Guyette taking advantage.
This time they're posting up Rader and Kelly. And up top to Durkee. Hendricks forces one up. Missed it. Rader with the rebound. Sajinski had it knocked away for the moment. He's able to keep possession. Is being watched by Jones. He attacks him. Jones takes it away beautifully and a foul. They're going to get Sajinski with his first personal.
Yeah, that one was all ball on his way up, and maybe just perhaps a little bit of frustration there from Drew.
Durkee gets it off of the handoff motion, kicks it to Jones. And once again, they're looking to post up Cornett. Nice spin move, just missed it. Kelly right there on the follow.
Yeah, for a while, a stretch there, Notre Dame did a good job of controlling the paint, getting inside, and winning on the boards. That time, Kelly gets a wide open offensive putback off the offensive rebound.
Guyette kicks it to Hendricks in the corner. And now Raiders got it out on the perimeter, guarded by Kelly. Guyette fakes on the three, back to Hendricks. Sajinski catching fire, he goes down, ball knocked out of bounds. And it'll be Bayport basketball. Host of substitutions come in. A.J. Hendricks and Jack Warden for Notre Dame. Matt Stevens, Roman Binns, and Noah Thomas all check in for the Pirates. Well, this is a Bayport team. They're not afraid to stretch minutes. Every player has played in every game this year, which is something that you don't see often this day and age of basketball, as Kelly draws the foul.
Yeah, I see the lineup for Notre Dame gets smaller. Rader takes a seat, and Mondese Kelly goes to work. He sees that matchup with Warden and doesn't convert from the field, but he's going to get some shots from the line, try to reclaim the lead.
Another 66% foul shooter, drills the first. Kelly's the leading scorer for this Pirates club, 14 points a night. Doesn't take many threes. He's taken one already in the game, 41% from out there, 63% field goal percentage. And also the leading rebounder as well. Guyette fakes, and the pass was tipped out of bounds. He was going to try to skip it to Hendricks.
Stevens doing a good job controlling the baseline. Open look in the corner, but heads up play there defensively.
Weber jab steps, and now is stopped. A.J. Hendricks from the corner laces a three.
He had a sense Notre Dame was going to try to draw something up in the corner, and it's A.J. Hendricks getting the job done from deep.
A.J. Hendricks, an excellent three-point shooter, 45% on the season. Pull-up jumper comes off too strong from Binns. A little bit of a zone look here from the Pirates. They skip it once again. Hendricks, similar spot, way short on this three. And Weber's able to chase down the loose ball. Floater in the lane. He loves that push shot.
Nice in rhythm look there by Leo Weber in transition.
And now he's checking Jones coming down the other way. Nice back cut from Stevens, and he scores.
And Stevens, since checking into the game, he's been able to affect the game on both ends of the floor, defensively and now the little things, the back cut.
More of that zone look from the Pirates. It's a pass to the corner, finds Weber. Weber kicks it. Guyette, rhythm three-pointer, sticks it.
We talked about that shot making in the open. Right now it's the Tritons that are feeling it right now from the field.
14-10 as we approach 10.5 left in the first half. Weber goes down. And Kelly, top of the arc, too strong. Weber gets a running head start. And loses control of it. Binns comes the other way. Drive and kick, Stevens. This is that three-pointer, and a whistle's gonna go against Kelly. Good box out from Warden. Caden Hendricks and Maddox Cornett will return for the Pirates. Now, we mentioned this off the air about very few stoppages in play. We've gone 8 minutes so far, and no timeouts have been taken.
No one wants to take the timeout. Let things play.
Weber crosses over, gets it to Guyette. And Guyette spinning in the lane, lost it. And now, loose ball results in Weber with an easy finish.
I was looking down the floor to see what numbers Bayport had, but just almost an unforced turnover in the backcourt leads to 2 easy points.
Yeah, Binns just lost control of it, and those are costly turnovers against a team as good as Notre Dame has been this year. Stevens, he knocked down a couple three-pointers in that game at the Triton Center. Gets this one to go to cut the deficit to 3.
Yeah, Stevens has got some open looks early in this one. He's been getting some good run.
Underneath, Hendricks. And out to Weber. And Weber once again loses it in the lane. So a couple of turnovers for Notre Dame. Here comes Caden Hendricks, missed it. Bayport wanted a foul. Austin Hendricks coming the other way, and they're going to call the offensive whistle, throwing that chicken wing out there. Some Notre Dame substitutions. Sajinski and Rader return, and Ethan LeCaptain checks in for the first time in this ball game. Stevens is now checked by Ward, and he gets it to Cornett, who fires a 3-ball, back heel, and a long rebound comes out to the Pirates. Cornett, nice pass underneath, and a reverse finish for Noah Thomas. Slowly but surely, Bayport has chipped away, and they only trail by 1. Skip pass to the corner. A.J. Hendricks for 3, rims out. Here comes Thomas.
That was a nice closeout by Noah Thomas. Real athletic. Hendricks likes that spot, but Thomas making him uncomfortable.
32 on 32 crime in the post. They swing it around. Corner 3 for Binns is butter.
8-0 run now for the Pirates.
That one nearly poked away by Hendricks. Warden threw it to no one in particular. Sajinski was beginning to cut, but then kind of stopped. Unforced error there. And Bayport will get the ball back as Notre Dame goes into a bit of a half-court press look. Up top, Stevens. He hit one earlier. He knocked his second one down.
Yeah, that's something you can't have happen anymore. Stevens has gotten a lot of open looks with Notre Dame crashing down to the paint. Stevens with 8 early.
That matches his total from the previous game. Stevens at 8 points off the bench in that one. He's got that first 11 minutes. Hendricks is fouled underneath.
Yeah, 11-0 run for the Pirates. Tritons going to the line, trying to close this one out. You got to think this is a good thing for Notre Dame to just slow things down.
First free throw is good. A.J. Hendricks. I feel like I've said this a number of times tonight, 66% foul shooter. And he knocks in both of them. Boy, kind of loose with the dribble there on the baseline. Stevens cuts, gets it to go high off the window. A chance for one more. Boy, what a first half Matt Stevens is having. It looked like kind of a broken possession. Thomas was struggling with it, and he found Stevens cutting to the basket, and he converts on the free throw.
Old-fashioned three-point play. But he's been making some three-point possessions early and often in this first half.
Poked away by Thomas. It goes out of bounds. And Notre Dame a little sluggish these last couple possessions down the floor. Definitely a credit to some good Bayport defense.
Yeah, things just slow right now for Notre Dame. Not a lot of energy right now. They got to find something to get things going.
Warden attacking the baseline, swinging around to LeCaptain. LeCaptain's got it back, watched by Stevens. Sajinski, a nice ball fake, steps back way outside, missed it. Going for the offensive board was Rader. He was the last to touch it. And with under 6 minutes to go in this half, it's Bayport by 6. And right now, Coach Babinski's looking for some answers on his bench.
Those three starters getting back into the rotation here. Next dead ball.
Here's Benz, back to Hendricks. Pick and pop with Cornett. Hendricks, tough defense inside, couldn't spin it in. Here comes A.J. Hendricks. There's 3 Hendricks in this game. 2 of them are twins. And then you've got Caden on the Bayport side. Warden. Offensive rebound for A.J. Hendricks, and he puts it back in. And maybe that'll get something started on the Notre Dame side.
That's something you need for Notre Dame now. Can you lock down defensively? Find that energy to get this thing and chip away. There you go.
They're going to call an offensive foul here. It looks like on Stevens. That was the initial call. Now there's going to be a discussion with the officials. See what the ruling is, should get it momentarily. They're actually going to call a foul on Benz.
Well, there's your stoppage for Notre Dame to get your starters back in the game. It was a lengthy stretch with no Guyette, no Weber, and no Austin Hendricks.
Guyette catches and kicks it. Hendricks, 3 ball from the corner, too strong. And up ahead, here comes Durkee, lost it out of bounds. Great hustle. I believe
it's going to stay Bayport, but
yeah, that's what the
Notre
call
Dame was very adamant that one was off the leg of Durkee.
Yeah, that one was pretty close. They give it to the Pirates, and Durkee catches. Guyette pokes it away. Going 1-on-2. Dishes to Hendricks. It goes up and gets denied, and it goes off of his body. Notre Dame can't believe that there's no foul call there as Hendricks hit the deck.
Yeah, initial contact on the ball, but there was a lot after it. Notre Dame not happy about it.
Mikey Jones running point. Pull up 15-footer is good.
I know if you're Notre Dame, you're trying to get in that transition to speed this thing up. Haven't really been able to win in the half court so far.
Yeah, this pace really favors the Pirates in the way that they want to play a grinded out affair. Sajinski attacks and gets rejected out of bounds. It's been a good first half for Rowan Benz.
Hard defense on that baseline by these Pirates.
Weber's got to get it in. He will to Guyette. And Weber's attacking the baseline. Sajinski, a clean look from the corner is good. Barely hit the net on that one.
Now can you take these last 3.5 minutes if you're Notre Dame? Win these last 3.5 minutes.
Cornett spinning in the lane and scoring. So he's up to 4 first half points as we've got 3 minutes to go in the half. Another quick first half between these two. They do things efficiently, there's no question about that. Rader got an angle and finished with the offhand. Sajinski, heavy ball pressure on Benz. Cornett looking to attack Rader. Bounce pass to Benz, couldn't control it. He saves it to Durkee in the corner. Can't hit the three. Ball's loose out of bounds. It goes back to the Tritons.
2.5 minutes to go. Notre Dame's starting to slow things down and get what they want defensively. And they find their shot on offense.
Rader posting up, a call foul on Cornett as he went for the poke from behind.
The fouls haven't really had to become a factor in this one so far. It's a late second, though, from Cornett, so Kelly's going to come in. But both of those bigs out there down the stretch, I feel like that's something that Bayport's going to need to handle Andrew Rader.
Sajinski going to the rim, bounce pass Weber, kind of a wild reverse shot out of bounds. It last touch Rader's foot. Durkee's going to work on Hendricks. And now Kelly with a corner touch. Way outside for Hendricks. And Austin Hendricks corrals the rebound.
Notre Dame needing a bucket in a big way. Can they cut into this deficit? It's been 3 or bigger for the longest time.
Weber's got Kelly on him, and Stevens is checking Rader. Hendricks hesitated. He had the shot if he wanted it, maybe on a cleaner catch. Sajinski will fire. Tie ball game at 28.
Drew Sajinski knocking down the big shots right now for Notre Dame. And that is a turnover you can't have for Bayport.
Just ill-advised and just self-inflicted wounds have plagued the Pirates all season long, and that costly one with a minute to go in this half. Weber flips it up, flips it in.
He saw that one earlier and he liked it. Trying to find it again. Notre Dame reclaims the lead. They find themselves fight all the way back.
Well, Bayport held the lead for majority of this half, and with 40 seconds to go, it's Notre Dame by 2. Durkee's looking to go to work. Kelly, mid-range jumper.
Gotta think Notre Dame's gonna try to slow this down and take that last shot.
Weber's working with 15 seconds.
Mikey Jones making it hard on him.
Hendricks with under 10 to go. Weber with 5. Way outside on the 3 ball. He tried to go glass. Jones chucks it to the other end of the floor, and that's how the first half comes to an end. Not as pretty a possession for Notre Dame as on Wednesday night when Drew Sajinski banked one in at the buzzer. We've got a good one at Bayport, 30 apiece. Tritons and Pirates on NEW Sports Radio. We'll take a break for halftime. Come back with the first half stats and analysis in just a moment.
It's time to zip over to Zesty's for a fresh homemade meal. Zesty burgers are fresh, never frozen, 100% beef, grilled to perfection. Zesty's also serving Wisconsin cheese curds, homemade chicken booyah, and featuring the Chicago-style hot dog. Stay for dessert and try some fresh-made frozen custard and cones. Sundays, shakes, or scrambles. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, locally owned and operated for more than 35 years with locations open in Alloway and Howard. Visit Facebook for flavor of the day.
Thanks, Mom! This is how I convinced my dad to go to NWTC. Every day, Dad would get home from work and be like, "Hey, honey." So I was like, "Dad, haven't you always told me I should go after my dreams?" And he said, "Well, of course." And I'm like, "Well, then why don't you?"
So that's what I did. I went to NWTC for design and graphic technology. Good thing dream jobs can happen at any age.
Considering a room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Maco's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Maco's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
When you're hurt, you shouldn't have to wait for care. You can be kept waiting for weeks at most healthcare organizations. But at OSMS, we prioritize you. I'm Dr. Will L. Bureau, orthopedic surgeon and physician owner at OSMS. I want you to get in and get treated with the highest quality of care so that you can get back to doing the things you love. Don't wait. Come see one of our orthopedic physicians at our acute injury walk-in clinic, where you can receive same-day orthopedic care, usually without a referral.
At Myron, we're building excellence.
Sports bar after sports bar after sports bar. All the same, right? What makes Sanduzzi's so different? What makes Sanduzzi's so different? Come and find out.
You're listening to Bayport Pirates Sports on NEW Sports Radio at newsportsradio.com.
It is halftime at Bayport High School. 30 apiece between the Tritons and Pirates on this Friday night on NEW Sports Radio. Tom D'Angelo, Joey Bonadonna with you tonight. Chris Learman at the controls. A couple numbers from this first half. It was an interesting first half with Bayport holding the lead for majority of it, but Notre Dame fought their way back to tie things up. On the Bayport side, Matt Stevens had a fantastic first half, 11 points to lead the way for Bayport. Mondez Kelly chipped in 6 as well, and he's been all over the stat sheet. 2 fouls, though, in that first half, something to monitor. 2 fouls as well for Maddox Cornett, so the big guys inside with maybe a little bit of foul trouble, something to watch if you're Coach Reichel. On the Notre Dame side, Leo Weber, 8 first half points, 7 for A.J. Hendricks, really leading the way. Interestingly enough, Drew Sajinski was the third leading scorer. He had 6 points, 0 of 4 on 2-point field goals, but 2 of 4 from downtown.
My favorite quote from the basketball season coming from Greg Gard before the college basketball season, 3 is more than 2. So Drew obviously taking that to heart a little bit, getting 2 threes, and both threes were big-time shots for Notre Dame. Like we talked about, the shot making going to be really big for the going to be very big for both sides. Notre Dame right now, they're shooting better from deep, not great, but better, 33% from 3. Meanwhile, Bayport only 3 of 11, but they're winning inside. Notre Dame's been able to get to the line a little more. That early stretch to start the game, Notre Dame got comfortable. That's how they were scoring. But once those fouls started to slow down and Bayport wasn't sending the Tritons to the line, Notre Dame couldn't really find their offense as much. The shots, they have not really been falling for either side. But right now it's Bayport controlling the paint. And is that going to be able to be sustainable here in the second half? They've been great defensively, stopping Notre Dame's guards from getting inside and getting the easy looks inside, especially on that baseline. I think we probably saw 3 or 4 rejections into that second row of the student section, so a very strong defensive effort for Bayport inside. Overall, like we said, it's going to come down to shot making.
And I think you and I both agree, very similar feel to the first game between these two, and this pace and this style really kind of favors Bayport, that maybe not as high-flying a team offensively as Notre Dame has been at certain points this year, so definitely something for Coach Reichel to monitor, and this would be a huge win in this one. Bayport trying to get to 13 wins on the year, 9-7 in the conference currently.
Let's head to a break.
Let's head to a break. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome to Kim Say's Hardware, your go-to spot for all things home improvement. From high-quality hardware to powerful snow removal tools, we've got everything you need to tackle your next project. Plus, visit our Howard location for top-notch rental equipment. But that's not all. Our friendly, knowledgeable staff is here to assist you every step of the way, making your shopping experience a breeze. Come visit us at Kim Say's Hardware and Rental in Howard and Kim Say's Hardware in Ashwaubenon, your neighborhood destination for quality and service. See you soon!
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Get Wisconsin's best pizza, dine-in or delivery at any of our 4 locations, open until 10.
At Myron, we're building excellence.
Chrysler World of Abrams, your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting. Quality you can depend on. Chrysler World is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out. A full staff service and body department that'll work on all makes and models. Free estimates, a huge parts department. And they need cars. They'll buy any car, whether or not you purchase from them. Chrysler World of Abrams. Contact them. Follow them. Be sure to check them out.
We got smoking good ribs, wings and pizza. Parker John's. Sides made from scratch. Hickory smoked meats, yeah. Parker John's. Come on down to Parker John's for pizza or barbecue. Smoking daily just for you. We got smoking good ribs, wings and pizza. Parker John's. I see you down there, it's the place to meet ya. Parker John's. Parker John's.
Keep up your golf game at the Clubhouse Indoor Golf, located on Lineville Road in Howard. Whether you are an experienced golfer or new to the game, you can enjoy top-of-the-line full-swing golf simulators. The Clubhouse Indoor Golf also offers multi-sport games for the whole family, including games like virtual football, baseball, soccer, and even zombie dodgeball. Offering a full bar, pizza, and appetizers. Come check out the Clubhouse Indoor Golf today. The Clubhouse Indoor Golf, located on Lineville Road in Howard.
Do you have any questions or comments? Get involved with the game. Tweet your questions and send your comments to Bayport Radio on Twitter at Voice of BP.
Just short of 30 seconds before the second half between Notre Dame and Bayport gets underway. 30 apiece between these two teams. Something interesting, no timeouts used in that first half, so all 5 still at each coach's disposal as we get set to start the second half here from Bayport High School. This would be a monumental season-defining win for Bayport if they could sneak this one out, currently sitting at 9-7 in the FRCC. Notre Dame 13-3, only team better than them are those De Pere Redbirds, man, and 16-0 to this point in the year is pretty darn impressive, and the Tritons will see De Pere on senior night next week, Thursday. And Bayport will wrap up their regular season against Manitowoc Lincoln in this building next week, Thursday, as well. Guyette's pass was tipped, but a foul called underneath.
Well, he got Cornette onto the perimeter, but Kelly picking his own inside, and that is crucial. That is his 3rd foul. Like we talked about, both were in foul trouble early, but you had to be able to get away for these first few minutes clean.
Here's Guyette over to Hendricks. They're trying to find Rader on some of these post-ups here. Bayport,
he's been there.
Yeah, Bayport kind of running a little bit of a zone look. It's been difficult to get it to him. Weber fires away. And here comes Caden Hendricks.
Not enough movement. Weber felt it was time to pull up from deep. It wasn't a bad shot, just maybe not necessarily in rhythm with the offense.
Second foul on Weber on this last trip down the floor. Kelly looking to go to work. Spins and kicks it out to Cornette from downtown. Weber with the board. Here's Sajinski, 2 first-half threes for him. Swings it to Rader, who fires and gets it to go from downtown. Not afraid to shoot the 3 ball, 45% from out there on the season. And he gives Notre Dame the early lead in the second half.
He's always been one of the better shooters. With his size, you don't really have to use it, but it's nice to have.
Here's Hendricks in the lane, kicks it out to Kelly. Trying to get back, and he does.
And now that time, Rader, you saw it a few times. Kelly, with a little bit of space, pulled it back down, but the 3rd time's the charm. Pulls the trigger with a little bit of space from Rader.
Sajinski going baseline, and now he's stuck. And he gets it back in the corner, working on Jones. Here comes a double team. Pass was tipped out of bounds. Hendricks up top. Raider had it knocked away from him. Good defense on the interior.
Again, Raiders been open, just the pass has just been a little late. And Kelly was able to recover and force a turnover.
And now Kelly posting up. Step back jumper is way too strong. Guyette, nice pass to Weber, who flings it out to Sajinski from downtown. Hendricks on the offensive rebound, was pushed from behind. They give it to Durkee, his first. Guyette driving in, lost it. Here comes Durkee, pressure from Weber from behind. They leave Cornett open, can't capitalize, and Guyette with the rebound.
With Guyette down on the other end, Pirates had numbers and had that open look, couldn't convert.
Sajinski flying to the rim, finishing, and the foul. Chance for three the old-fashioned way for the Notre Dame senior.
Well, his first make from 2 on the day.
This has been a little bit of a struggle area for him on the season, and right on cue he misses.
Good one, Dom.
Yeah, well, it's just what the numbers, according to many out there, numbers don't lie. Weber comes up with the steal, trying to outrace Cornett. He stops. And good transition defense from Bayport, getting back quickly.
I do think that was smart from Weber last time, learning his lesson from the last time in transitions.
Hendricks way out of control, flips it up at the rim. Here comes Caden Hendricks. Nice pass to Cornett for the layup.
Now it's Bayport that's wanting to speed things up a little bit. They're getting out in transition on both sides of the court.
Yeah, very much a shift from what we saw in that first half. They were looking to slow it up at every possible chance. They just called a foul underneath.
Double foul on Raider and Kelly, but that's going to be Kelly's fourth, so.
Huh, you don't see that very often.
Very physical play between the two.
So Matt Stevens is the first one off the bench. 11 first half points. Sajinski catching fire, comes up empty. And Stevens is now watched by Guyette.
Slow going offensively for both sides, started the second half.
Cornett, fancy footwork, couldn't finish. And Hendricks, they swing it to Guyette. Guyette's looking to go, spinning in the lane, every which way. And he gets it to go with the offhand.
You know, they say basketball is a game of runs, but the way this one's been going, it feels like we're going to be trading buckets all the way to the finish line.
Sure does. Durkee's looking to go. Pass finds its way to Hendricks. And now Durkee on the cut. Fends off Weber, and he got fouled.
Yeah, we're just a little late on the fill there. Again, still only his first. Notre Dame hasn't really had to deal with the same foul trouble that Bayport has early in this one. Yeah, I don't want to let them stack, though, but as of now, that's not a big problem for Notre Dame.
And this is not the guy you want to send to the free throw line. 84% on the season. A.J. Hendricks and Jack Warden return for Notre Dame, and Roman Benz, who had an excellent first half, especially defensively, and Noah Thomas return for the Pirates. Durkee makes good on both. Once again, knotted at 37. Defender goes down, Weber. And now Guyette spinning to the rim, off the glass once again. Straight line drive is effective right now for Adam Guyette.
There were 3 open shooters and just laid on the pass, but Guyette being able to drive inside. He gets the 2.
Three-pointer for Durkee comes up short, and Thomas is able to chase down a long miss. Hendricks got Weber on his hip, lost control of the ball, and Austin Hendricks picks it up.
Every score and a stop feels crucial.
Hendricks nearly jumped the pass, and Austin Hendricks for the Tritons can't make him pay. Got a good look that time, just missed it. Thomas posting up. He's got the mismatch with Weber, and he takes advantage. Weber sets himself and buries a long-range triple.
Needed that one.
And a timeout on the floor for Caden Hendricks to tie his shoe.
Safety first, kids.
And Mikey Jones comes back in for Bayport as well as Cornett. So while he gets his laces double knotted, this feels like the largest deficit Bayport's had to face in this game, just with the way that the tempo has gone. Only 3, but they've already played 7 minutes in the second half.
16-10 was the early one for Notre Dame, but not by much more since.
Warden with the hustle play, keeps it alive to Guyette, who's looking to attack, goes reverse and gets blocked. And a foul as Cornett secured the rebound. They call it on Warden.
Yeah, Warden's going to get called for the swipe. Again, he was buzzing. He got that hustle play and then tried to make another one on the other end and get that quick steal.
Now he's trying to DM Cornett. Nice pass to Thomas.
Been really impressed with Cornett's playmaking, and passing's been superb from the big man.
Hendricks catches a tough one underneath. And Guyette once again looking to go to work. Had it stripped, but he got fouled, and that'll go on Binns.
Yeah, there was the contact there. That's a second on Binns.
Guyette will have 2 foul shots. He's got 9 points so far tonight. Rims out on the first. Sajinski returns, and Alex Syak for the Tritons will come in. Good young defender on this Notre Dame ball club. One for 2.
Now you've lost that 3-point cushion. Continue to be strong in the post for Notre Dame.
Stevens is posting up, spins back to the middle, couldn't get it to fall, and Sajinski clears it.
And Sud's been great on the boards tonight for Notre Dame.
Crossover to the rim, had it stripped. Syak is able to keep it in bounds. And Guyette looking to work on Stevens. They call the offensive foul. Call him for the push.
Well, there's some quick ones there. Guyette's been trying to make separation the last few times down the floor, and they did not let him get away with it this time.
That's only his first. He was dealing with some foul trouble in the later stages of that game on Wednesday night against the Jaguars. Heads to the bench here with just a tick over 9.5 minutes to go. Kick to the corner, Binns for the lead. Warden tips it, it goes out of bounds. Thomas battling for it.
Yeah, Thomas had the clean box out there.
And the pass behind Binns there. Boy, Bayport's had a couple of these unforced errors on just some routine plays that they haven't been fully clicking on in this game tonight.
It's feeling more and more like the last time these two teams played. Those unforced errors are crucial, and there's another one.
Right on cue. Boy, 3 straight as Thomas goes flying into the stands. Good hustle. And Coach Babinski wants to calm things down here.
Yeah, everyone playing wild on both ends of the floor. It's been a while since good, clean looks come away.
We'll take a break. Come back right after this. You're watching boys varsity high school basketball on NEW Sports Radio. All right, there was some miscommunication there with how long a timeout is, so we'll read an ad really quickly. Dr. Pete Halley and his team at North Star Dental Group have experience, and with today's technology, they can do more dentistry in just one visit. Dental implants should last a lifetime. Whether you need a single tooth replacement or full mouth reconstruction, you can get it all done at North Star Dental under one roof. Dr. Pete Halley and North Star Dental Group. Changing your life by changing your smile. Just a short drive from Swamico with locations in Appleton and Sheboygan. So, 2-point game here.
Here's this press again for Bayport. We saw a little bit of it in the first half.
Not a bad idea with, quite frankly, how both teams have been pretty sloppy with the ball. And right on cue. Cornett launches. Warden sky high for the rebound. Sajinski right to the rack.
Largest lead for Notre Dame since the first half.
Binns, corner pop. Missed it badly. The ball's loose, and it caroms out to Cornett. Skips it all the way back to Jones, who attacks and reverses it off the window. Boy, athletic move there for Mikey Jones.
A tough finish against Raider, but Jones gets it to convert.
And with how prolific Raider was at blocking shots in that last game, don't blame him for going reverse, and Sajinski dials it up from downtown.
He's creating his own shot there, off the dribble, off the step back. He's had a few catch and shoot, but it's been a really great performance for Sajinski.
And he's really come on in the biggest moments when they've needed him. Played great on Wednesday against the Schwabenon. And last week, Friday, against Sheboygan North. A couple big games on that Notre Dame schedule as Cornett couldn't get it to drop. But good defense from Raider.
This feels like a big stretch now after that miss. Notre Dame can feel to pull away.
Sajinski lost it. Jones took it from him.
Turnovers have been the story of this game.
Stevens to Jones. And posting up inside was Thomas, a whistle and a foul call.
Again, similar to the Warden foul call earlier, just the swipe from Syak. That one will get called more often than not. Lack of a better word. Kind of just a violent action that's going to draw a little bit of attention and draw the whistle.
The inbound goes to Binns. And now over to Jones. Stevens. Back to Jones. Under 7 minutes now in regulation. Thomas goes up and gets it to go with the foul. Guyette can't believe that he committed the foul there. Chance for one more for Noah Thomas.
And similarly, just another swipe from Guyette trying to recover this time. And that is a crucial and one. Can Thomas convert, make it a 2-point game?
Sure it does. He had struggled from the foul line coming into tonight, only 6 of 18 on the year. But his 7th make cuts the deficit to 2. Raiders posting up. Here comes the double team. Good defense from Stevens. And Jones up to Kelly. Jones, nice cut from Stevens, missed it. Thomas right there on the follow to tie it up.
You think they're trying. They're trying to go inside Raider against Kelly. Try to give him that 5th.
Guyette seeing all sorts of bodies as he drove it to the baseline. Weber to Warden, fakes on the 3, spins. And Sajinski back to Warden for the easy 2.
2-man game between Warden and Sajinski. Strong playmaking from both of them.
Kelly. Boy, that one halfway down. It just didn't have the willpower to go through. Jones attacking, and he's fouled from behind.
Weber trying to recover, get the jump, but doesn't go his way. It's the 2nd foul, and again to note, now fouls have become a thing to keep an eye on. That's the 8th on Notre Dame.
So a 1-and-1 shot here for Jones, and he buries the front end.
And if you're looking for a way to get back into the game, it'll always be the free throw line. And Bayport's found themselves a nice little vein to try and come away with this one with 5 minutes to go.
Here's Sajinski up top, over to Guyette. Once again, Raider working hard on that post up. Weber stepped on the baseline. Another Triton turnover, and Bayport on this trip can take the lead as we've got 4:45 to go in regulation. Sajinski pokes it away from Binns for the moment, and it'll stay Bayport ball. Thomas sees a crease. Left wide open. Couldn't get the floater to fall. Here's Weber running, goes into Jones, and a foul is called. He'll get 2 shots.
Well, now the next foul for Bayport gets Notre Dame at the free throw line. So now free throws for sure, rest of the way.
Only the first foul on Jones, so foul trouble not a concern for him, but definitely as a team. Notre Dame shooting free throws the rest of the way. Weber sinks it. A.J. Hendricks will come in for Raider, get a little bit more spacing. Two for two trip. Jones, the high dribble, nearly turned it over. Thomas is watched by Hendricks. Binns, corner pop, way off, and the rebound is controlled by Weber. And Guyette will take his time. A little bit of ball pressure from Kelly. Going to the rim. Thomas draws the charge.
That's the third now. Quickly accumulating for Adam Guyette.
We come up on 3 minutes to go in a 2-point game. And a very similar feel to the first matchup in the beginning of January, and Thomas knots it up. Timeout taken by Coach Babinski. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on NEW Sports Radio.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Call us for delivery. It's the best way to feed your office for lunch.
Hey, Howard Swamico area.
Alex and Danielle here with your local budget blinds. We know you're on a budget with both time and money, so we make it easy.
We come over with our free in-home consultation and free design services for blinds, drapes, and shutters. You pick what you want, we measure, and you get the quote before we leave. And to top that off, right now, get 25% off. We have financing available and lifetime warranties.
Blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
Considering a room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Mako's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
Back from timeout, we are deadlocked at 52. It's been close the whole way. 2:48 to go in regulation. And if you're Notre Dame, quite frankly, I don't know you can afford to play an overtime game here because they still have 2 games left in the regular season. They play on the road at Fox Valley Lutheran on Monday, whereas Bayport is going to get 6 days off in between games. So they're willing to put the pedal to the floor to try to get this win, and Weber, a costly turnover.
They had good ball movement. That was a good decision to go to the corner, just not on the same page.
Caden Hendricks stops in the lane and kicks it to Stevens. Stevens around the screen. Pull-up jumper comes up short.
2 minutes to go, tie game.
Guyette spins and kicks it to Sajinski. Looking for some space, and now he's looking for some help. He gets it to Rader. Rader going inside, a whistle and another offensive foul.
Oh, boy.
Boy, stepping in and drawing that charge was Mikey Jones. Boy, some obvious disagreement from the Notre Dame section of the building. And a timeout taken by Coach Reichel. It's a full one, so we'll be back after this short break.
Online Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Town Line. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Town Line, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
Welcome to Kim Say's Hardware, your go-to spot for all things home improvement. From high-quality hardware to powerful snow removal tools, we've got everything you need to tackle your next project. Plus, visit our Howard location for top-notch rental equipment. But that's not all. Our friendly, knowledgeable staff is here to assist you every step of the way, making your shopping experience a breeze. Come visit us at Kim Say's Hardware and Rental in Howard and Kim Say's Hardware in Ashwaubenon, your neighborhood destination for quality and service. See you soon.
Go. 96 seconds left in regulation, 52 apiece. A huge drawn charge by Mikey Jones has given Bayport possession of the ball. And we'll see what Coach Reichel has coming out of timeout. They get it into Caden Hendricks.
Are you at the point you can hold the ball for 90 seconds?
The way this has gone, that might not be the worst alternative. Thomas had to look at the top if he wanted to pull the trigger, and that might be the strategy. They've already wasted 30 seconds on this possession down the floor. Under a minute to go. Stevens is watched by Warden, as we've got 40 seconds left. Hendricks to Kelly in the corner. There is not any sign that they're looking to take a shot until a foul is called on Warden.
Yeah, it's 2 free throws, double bonus here for Bayport.
And he'll send Matt Stevens to the free throw line. And that one gives Bayport a 1-point lead. In and out on the second, Sajinski the rebound. And Weber will get it into the front court with 20 seconds. Rader fumbled the pass. Weber's got it, we're down to 12. Crossover, stops, kicks it to Guyette. Under 10 seconds, Guyette driving, going to the rim, missed it. Rebound, Hendricks, he's fouled with 2.7 seconds to go. Fourth foul on Jack Warden. Notre Dame does still have 3 timeouts remaining. But Caden Hendricks will have 2 free throws when we come back. Back for the finish on NEW Sports Radio after this.
The World of Abrams, your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting. Quality you can depend on. Chrysler World is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out. A full staff service and body department that'll work on all makes and models. Free estimates, a huge parts department. And they need cars. They'll buy any car, whether or not you purchase from them. Chrysler World of Abrams, contact them, follow them. Be sure to check them out.
It's time to zip over to Zesty's for a fresh homemade meal. Zesty burgers are fresh, never frozen, 100% beef, grilled to perfection. Zesty's also serving Wisconsin cheese curds, homemade chicken booyah, and featuring the Chicago-style hot dog. Stay for dessert and try some fresh-made frozen custard and cones. Sundays, shakes, or scrambles. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, locally owned and operated for more than 35 years with locations open in Alloway and Howard. Visit Facebook for Flavor of the Day.
Thanks, Mom!
Welcome back. 2.7 seconds left on the clock. It's Bayport by 1. Here's the replay of that last Notre Dame possession down the floor. Guyette got a good look at the rim, just missed it. And Caden Hendricks came down with the rebound, and he's now at the free throw line with 2 shots. That's the big one. That makes it a 2-point game. Notre Dame does still have 2 timeouts if Coach Babinski wants to use one. Got them both.
And
there's a
Bayport
stoppage.
Coach Rickle pointing at Bobinski, but I don't think Bobinski wanted a timeout.
So they're going to elect to play this out. 2.7. It
Gotta
goes
get it
into
up.
Weber. Flips it up. I don't think he got it off in time. It didn't matter. Boy, Bayport, what a win. A gutty, grinded out type of feel to it. Felt like they had some missed opportunities at the Triton Center tonight. They would not be denied. 55-52 is the final.
Yeah, shot making down the stretch.
And they improved
just a
to
good look from Guyette, but couldn't convert.
They improved to 10-7 in the conference. We'll take a break and come back after this.
It's time to zip over to Zesty's for a fresh homemade meal. Zesty burgers are fresh, never frozen, 100% beef, grilled to perfection. Zesty's also serving Wisconsin cheese curds, homemade chicken booyah, and featuring the Chicago-style hot dog. Stay for dessert and try some fresh-made frozen custard and cones. Sundays, shakes, or scrambles. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, locally owned and operated for more than 35 years with locations open in Alloway and Howard. Visit Facebook for Flavor of the Day.
Thanks, Mom!
This is how I convinced my dad to go to NWTC. Every day, Dad would get home from work and be like, "Hey, honey." So I was like, "Dad, haven't you always told me I should go after my dreams?" And he said, "Well, of course." And I'm like, "Well, then why don't you?"
So that's what I did. I went to NWTC for design and graphic technology. Good thing dream jobs can happen at any age.
Considering a room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Mako's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
When you're hurt, you shouldn't have to wait for care. You can be kept waiting for weeks at most healthcare organizations. But at OSMS, we prioritize you. I'm Dr. Will Elbiro, orthopedic surgeon and physician owner at OSMS. I want you to get in and get treated with the highest quality of care so that you can get back to doing the things you love. Don't wait. Come see one of our orthopedic physicians at our acute injury walk-in clinic, where you can receive same-day orthopedic care, usually without a referral.
At Myron, we're building excellence.
sports bar after sports bar after sports bar. All the same, right? What makes Sandusky's so different? What makes Sandusky's so different? Come and find out.
You're listening to Bayport Pirates Sports on NEW Sports Radio at newsportsradio.com.
Welcome back. 55-52 is your final from Bayport tonight. The Pirates improved to 10-7 in the FRCC, 13-10 overall. They increased that winning streak to 4. And, Joey, we've had some time to process. What's the number one thing that you saw on that stat sheet?
Again, the turnovers. We talked about that in the start of the second half. Turnovers were crucial, and on top of that, a negative assist-to-turnover ratio for Notre Dame. A positive one, not a great one for Bayport, but they had a positive one, and that's going to be the deciding factor. Also, free throws. I mean, it comes down to a three-point game. Bayport only missing 1 and Notre Dame missing 2. 3-point game. I'll do some quick math. We talk about math, not necessarily our strong suit, but
that's right.
3-point differential at the free throw line. Crucial one right there as well.
Yeah, and especially you look at Bayport, the bench production tonight.
I don't think that was math was right anyway, so keep going.
That's all right. 25 points combined between Matt Stevens and Noah Thomas off the bench for Bayport tonight. Just huge in their win. And, you look at some of the shooting percentages, especially in the second half. Bayport only 8 for 24 overall, and Notre Dame not much better, 8 for 15. It's, they didn't get as many shots as I think the main thing. And to your point, those turnovers really costly, especially at the end. And, you got to give credit where it's due. They had a chance at the end to take the lead. Guyette missed a good look at the basket, and then some clutch free throws coming the other way for Caden Hendricks to seal the deal for the Bayport Pirates, who will next be in action on Thursday next week against Manitowoc Lincoln. And Notre Dame, no rest for the best, as they say. They will be at Fox Valley Lutheran on Monday before the season finale against the De Pere Redbirds.
Crucial one here now, though. Brackets come out tomorrow, right?
Yep.
That
Sunday.
means that Sunday?
Sunday, 10 a.m.
Sunday, 10 a.m., but still no other game for Notre Dame between now and time brackets come out. So this was the last thing that goes towards that all-important computer that decides the seeding. Is this something that drags Notre Dame down a little bit in the section? We'll find out, but that is something that certainly you got to keep an eye on when those brackets come out. For Bayport, this is a resume booster. You have some quality opponents this year, but this is a resume booster for sure and gives you a chance to potentially improve yourself as you go on here last week of the regular season. Notre Dame's going to get another look at De Pere, but not really going to be a deciding factor when it comes to brackets. It's all for pride at this point. No conference on the line, no seeding on the line. That's just the good old-fashioned rivalry of Notre Dame De Pere.
Yeah, and they've now lost 2 straight going into next week. 2 big ones coming up for them. And, for Bayport, they got to hold their heads high. Once again, that winning streak increased to 4, and, we'll see where they fall on the seed line, but this is definitely a huge resume booster like you mentioned. So that's just about does it for our coverage tonight. Want to thank Chris Lehrman and everybody at NEW Sports Radio for inviting us up. Of course, for Joey Bonadonna, I'm Dom DeAngelo saying thank you so much for watching, and so long from Bayport High School. You've been watching boys varsity basketball on